about it. Speaking of interesting games, a little Big Ten on CBS. This is probably the best game Gary Danielson and Brad Nessler have done on the CBS time slot. This will be better than Notre Dame Purdue. That's for damn sure. They had to call that.
You think?
Blowout. Now they get this game, USC and Michigan. USC 6-point road favorites, 46.5. First trip as a Big Ten member to the Big House for USC. I think USC is definitely the better team, and I love Miller Moss, and I feel like it's USC or pass for me. Something about that defense, though. Are we ready to lay almost a touchdown? Big Ten road game. Michigan still Michigan, although Michigan defensively is still pretty solid. Offensively, there's issues. Davis Warren was terrible against Arkansas State. Sharon Moore's seen enough. He's already named it. We're going to have an orgy next Saturday at the Big House. Alex Orgy at quarterback for the Michigan Wolverines. They've made the quarterback change. I think it's definitely the right move. Like, I've seen enough of Davis Warren. Wasn't really that impressed. And you got more athleticism and mobility, at least, out of Alex Orgy now that he takes over. But look, USC's defense, look, the LSU game, they played well. How about Utah State? Incredible performance against Utah State. Like, they really legit, and D'Anton Lynn, really does look like he could be the right hire as defensive coordinator. They played very good on defense, and they're off a bye week. So Lincoln Riley and the staff have extra time to prepare. The one thing that concerns me is I think this USC offense could be really great. And Michigan, the one time we saw them play a really capable, great offense was Texas, and they got smashed. They got lit up. And I worry about that a little bit here. Like I say, I'm not sleeping on USC. I don't know if I lay the 6, but I'm not interested in the Michigan side. I can tell you that. C-Mac, what do you think?
Yeah, this is tough. I love to see as the dog against LSU, and to see them even against a team like Utah State's very bad, but not to score anything. Where in years past that game, they'd give up a few touchdowns, but man, they'd win 52, but it'd be 28,
right,
or 21. That didn't happen. Is the defense for real here for SC? I'm not so sure. The Michigan offense, though, it's just there's problems here. There's just really big problems. Does this touch 7? Do we get 7 here? What do you think?
If it gets that high, then I might be.
Well, that's what I'm waiting for. If it touches 7, I'm on Michigan. That's what I mean, if we can get there.
For me, definitely.
Yeah, well, I'm waiting on a 7. If that, I'm going to take Michigan here. And I don't love this football team, but I think at home, they bring everything they can. They already lost, to Texas. This game's huge, and I still think there's question marks at SC. We can't really crown them after an all-right win. We just saw LSU. Probably should have lost that game to South Carolina. They were losing it. They did end up winning it. I don't know how great they are. Moss has been good. They have great weapons. The running backs good. The wide receivers for SC are really good. Robinson, all these guys. And I just have that problem with Michigan, their offense and kind of the big play and throwing the ball downfield. We've talked about it all year. It's been an issue. But at home in the Big House, I catch the 7. I'm going to be on Michigan here because I think their defense can slow down SC. Yeah, here. And I kind of lean under. This total's where it's at. I lean under, and if I get a 7, Michigan.
Yeah, and part of me does think for as good as USC's offense is, Texas might be at another level on offense right now. And that was part of the reason why they shredded Michigan the way they did. In this kind of situation, we'll have to see if they're ready. And Miller Moss, too, big time. And remember, the LSU game was a neutral. It was not a true road game. This one is. So
that was in Vegas.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. But like I said, there's weapons galore for USC. I don't know what we're going to get out of Orgy. That's the thing. I just don't know. And
I don't know either.
It'd be markedly better than what we got out of Davis Warren. Because if Orgy is so fucking good, why was Davis Warren named the starter to begin with?
Warren, though, it could maybe make SC's defense look better. Maybe this is after 2. SC wins this game, then I'll go on and fade them.
Yeah.
Just because they think this win's big. It's just Michigan has the defense. Still, I think that's maybe not elite as last year's has a chance, but they don't have the offense. And Warren, last week, you saw it. He was awful. And he got yanked. He had 3 picks.
Yeah, it was terrible. He was. So maybe by default, Orgy